What's up, people? What it do? Every time I try to make a video, there's a channeled song on. And if you don't know anything about me, I'm intuitive, which means I channel messages through basically anything. And these songs have been communicating with me today. The one right now is Kiki Wyatt, Nothing in This World. Why the fuck this lighting is always like this? Nothing in this world. And that's how I feel about my sister. There is absolutely nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for her. You understand? You understand? I don't care what you see and what you think. Make sure you understand this. Because one thing's for certain and two things for sure. I didn't give birth to that little girl, but I raised her. I was pivotal. You understand? And I ain't gonna do too much explaining because it ain't your business. If you know, you know. And you know how hard I go for my sister. If I went hard for her in life, how hard do you think I'm coming for her in death? You understand? However, I know my rightful position, and that's what I want to say to you guys as well. You ever stop and think that how blessed that my sister is that she doesn't have to deal with this mess? You ever stop and think about that? It hurts. Y'all will never know the fucking pain because you guys got to see her. And I'm sorry, Coffee with Queen, the podcast supporters. What I didn't want to happen was for these platforms to cross. You understand? I've been building my brand for a very long time, but unfortunately, there are things that are going on this particular platform that involves multiple people because the extenuating circumstances that my family had to face. My mission has been casual conversation with purpose, sharing my life experiences to show you guys that it's worth it. And then my life took a big ass kaboom. And the people that are involved, the supporting actors, not even the main character, the people that are involved are online as well. They do a lot of shit online, not the shit that I do. So I probably want to say this one more time, and then you may not hear me speak on it again because if you know, whatever. But words, actions, and all of that are energy. We are fighting. We are in a spiritual warfare, and we are fighting something much bigger than us. I know this. For the people that understand what I'm talking about and know how dire it is, I've had 2 near-death experiences, you know? So I know what's going on. I had to actively shift my life or I would not have made it. There's a lot that my family don't know because their ears aren't ready to receive it. But I can't stop my mission. I got to speak to the ones that want to get it, and we need to get this shit together now. Just think about the crazy occurrences that have been taking place in your life. And you like, man, I know this shit ain't, you understand? Use my family as a positive martyr. You understand? Because to judge is it's just to expedite your own fucking exposure. We all got skeletons to deal with, demons and shit to deal with, which is why I say you need to heal. Because healing yourself is to heal your family. Even if you got to do that shit apart. You understand? Because when you heal your mind, it will help you understand things better. And you'll have a new perspective on life. Condolences. Let me speak on that. It may seem as if I'm cold to condolences or I'm not receptive to condolences. But what I said when I began this video is energy is everything. Words are everything. Condolences are so cliche. People only say them because they don't know what else to say. I will respect people that were genuine to their own hearts. Not feeling like, oh, I just got to do something because I feel like I should do something. Well, if that's the case, then do something. Behind the scene, action, not word. Even if it's doing something in your own life to do something differently than you've done before. Do the hard shit. Go sit down with yourself. When you see this shit going on and when you see this shit, because what's about to happen is it's about to explode way more. One thing about truth is it's like oil. It's going to come to the top. Doesn't matter what type of flood you see right now. When it all settles down, it's going to come to the top. So live with integrity. But be more meaningful and intentful with your words. And ain't nobody blaming nobody because one thing about this life is we're trying to get it right. We didn't have these examples before us. So we're kind of pulling straws and getting it out the mud. But once you learn what you should do, not should, but once you learn the methods and the steps, you have to apply that knowledge to get the change that you're seeking. And it's hard. These beliefs that we have on funerals and all that other shit is nothing but torturous. Don't care what your religion is. The condolences, those words, you're sending, listen to what you're sending. Condolences is an expression of sympathy. What is sympathy? What is sympathy? A lot of people struggle with sympathy because they already struggle with empathy. But what is sympathy? It's sorrow and pity. So think about what you're saying when you send that to the family. I am sending my condolences. You are sending your sorrow and pity for the misfortune. When it ain't no misfortune that she ain't stuck in this toxic no more. I swear to God it ain't. My sister been fighting since she was born. And the only misfortune is she's not able to be here to witness the fucking greatness that's about to take place. I know it. I feel it. So that's it. But fortunately for her, she's not forced to be here anymore. So energetically, what I'm trying to do, which is why I separate myself from the rest, what I'm trying to do is raise these vibrations so that my sister can be, elevated best. It's not about her flesh anymore, because none of this is of her desires, which is why she is wielding this power. You guys got to understand. Well, when you make the decision to walk righteously with the divine and to be a vessel, you ain't got no choice but to speak the truth and let it do what it do. You understand? So I understand everybody's intentions. I just want people to start speaking with intention, even with your own life. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself what you want from your day. Program your mind to start living a different way. And you may feel like you want to slide back into comfort, but you got to put foot to the ground and you got to make those changes. I swear to God, your stomach going to be in knots. You're going to be crying. You're going to be all different. That's the breakthrough. Be different. Because after that hurt, you're going to heal. And after the scab falls off, you're not even going to know the person that you are, which is why you're going to have to spend time reintroducing yourself to you. You're not going to have time to worry about nobody else. That's living. That's life. So all this despair, everything, think about it. When death happens, they're elevating the person that learned the lesson, or they're elevating the person that was probably mismanaged or whatever, or misused. You understand? They're removing them so that the plan can still take place, because we all play a part for a bigger plan. And we're not exempt. So these lessons and all of this shit right here that's going on now, karmatic debt. Remember, accountability is not responsibility, but you cannot avoid accountability. So I'm going to hold everybody accountable, and I want everybody else to hold themselves accountable as well. We got to start living and speaking with intention. And it ain't nothing else we can do about anything else that's outside of your control. You can't. You can only live the life that you want for yourself, and in hopes that the fire is going to catch on to everyone else. That's it. So I'm going to say this again. Don't let my sister's name die in vain. This video is already 8 minutes. If Facebook posts it, then I'll allow it to go. If not, it has to go up on YouTube. But listen, y'all. Don't let my sister die in vain. Let's do something better with her name. Let's elevate. Positive. No more condolences. Send healing, because that's what they need the most. Words, thoughts, power.